Hello everyone, it's Maria Sater with Tracks here. I hope everyone's having a good season so far. At this video, I warned the people who like my Facebook page that I will be releasing a Mabon video this week. And so in this video, I just want to talk about Mabon rituals and things you can do with family and friends or by yourself that help you celebrate the season and really bring in that feeling of harvest and abundance. Alright guys, so there are quite a few Mabon rituals and things you can do around this time of year in which you can celebrate harvest and celebrate the abundance that is around you. For this season, usually Mabon falls between the 19th and 21st of September if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, and it is a time it's a second harvest. Lugnasad was the first harvest. This is the second harvest. This is the final harvest where you've got to pull in the last bit of those crops. You really have to take things that you have sown and really, draw from them, really benefit from them, and put them away and store them for, through the winter time when there is no more harvest and no more abundance in the land. And there are quite a few rituals that you can do. A lot of things I like to do this time involve thankfulness and things that really help you reflect on the past year, since the Witch's New Year is technically coming up as well after Mabon. And so this is also a good time of year when you're pulling up those harvests, pulling up that bounty, in which you can really feel the thankfulness of the things you've done, reflect on what you've done this past year, and let go of things you no longer need that's not going to help you through the looking inward time of winter, and also a good time to start closing out projects. And so one method you can work on, something that you can do with friends, family, or by yourself, is you can have a bowl of thankfulness. You can have like a bowl or a cup or a mug or whatever, where you write on little strips of paper, what you're thankful for. Thankful for my family, thankful for my friends, thankful for my job, thankful for my spirituality, where I've gotten in life, etc. You can just take a little strips of paper, write one thing on there, fold it up, and put it in the bowl or something, and then throughout the rest of the year, if you're feeling down or, you just feel like you're in a stuck place and you just don't know where you're going, you can just draw a little piece of paper from it and read it, and you're like, oh yeah, at least I have this, or at least I have that. This is getting me through that. You can also write things that you're going to release, project, feelings, emotions that no longer serve you, things that you have been laboring out so very hard through this year and that you're finally trying to draw up that harvest from. You can write those things that you're releasing. So, I've worked so hard to get the job I've got now, kind of thing. Or, I've worked so hard to do this, or I've done this all year to get me here. You can write those on pieces of paper, and you can actually burn them too. So burn those things on a bonfire, or just if you have a fireproof container, you can light it up and just throw it in there. And so that is also another really great way to bring up the end of the year, to bring up the second harvest. You can also do spell work with things that are plentiful at this time in your wherever you're located, because I know different regions have different things in abundance right now. In Virginia it's definitely apples, that's for sure. And so, hey, leave that alone, young lady. My cat, she's like my infamous cat. I like to do a lot of spell work with apples and cloves and cinnamon and frankincense oils and things like that, things that really spark up that fall, autumn feel. Work with those items when you're creating your spells of either abundance, protection, prosperity, whatever you name it, whatever spell work you're thinking of doing, try to incorporate those items. And so, when you cut an apple in half, you have a little pentacle in it, and so usually I'll have that set down, and I'll sprinkle cinnamon and cloves, and stick cloves in it as for my intentions or whatever, and dabble oil in it, and you can throw it on fire as well, and that could release that spell, or you can bury it or set it outside somewhere to have it slowly released by the earth. So it depends on what method you want, or throw it in a river, because it's all organic stuff, you know, whatever method of whatever element you would like to use to release that spell, that's also very good as well. And it's a good time to also, I think, making wreaths are really, I don't know, more of this time of year. You can get, like from Michael's or something, you can get those little, like, wooden wreaths. You can get, like, small ones and big ones. I have a really big one on our front door that I wove, almost Dreamcatcher style. You know, I kind of looped around the thread until I have, like, a little small pentacle in the middle. You can do that and stick it in your window. Pine leaves, things like that. Probably not real ones, because they'll shed unless you're going to use it outside, and that's fine. You can, like, find little fake, you know, bits of corn or whatever that you can stick in there and use for protection and decorate your house with. You can also use, just decorate your altar. Like in the video earlier, you saw my altar. I had, those are actually bits of maize that I stuck, that I had from my parents' garden that it dried out, and seeds dried out, and on the little stalks. So I just like stuck them on pumpkins I pull out, and little fake red leaves and things like that, just to decorate the house with. And so I really like to make the house very fall feely, especially around this time of year, just to get that feeling going and to really pull mind and your awareness that, you know, this is the second harvest. This is harvest time. This is the time to reap what you have sown. This is the time to enjoy all your hard work that you've done throughout the year, because you deserve it. And also, you can even use dried out gourds, and you can put stuff in there. I mean, even for like outside decorations, you know, just put like, you can put out bird feeders, you know, seeds, things like that. Just to really bring awareness, you know, this is the harvest time. Animals also have to store up for the winter, so this is the time when they start doing it. And just to really pull all that into effect and into your awareness. And you can also wear oils or perfume that smell like fall. Like I have this one perfume that smells like, I don't know, I wore it one time, and this lady at the bank, she's like, "You smell like fall." And really just bring to my mind that this is the time of Mabon, the second harvest, the time to really pull things out of the earth, harvest them, store them, and, you know, use them to help you get through things. Also, you know, just, you know, having a candlelight ritual outside, you know, or just standing outside and breathing in and enjoying nature and just hearing the rustle of those leaves around you and just see the color changes. And so really just keep an eye on nature and the changes that you see. You write them in your journal, whatever, and how they make you feel. And so these are just some daily things you can do to help. So if you guys have any other cool ideas, I would love to hear them. I'm very, this is my favorite time of the year, so I'm sure it is for most people. So I really do thank you guys for watching and listening. So if you guys have any other cool ideas, I would love to hear them. I'm very, this is my favorite time of the year, so I'm sure it is for most people. So I really do thank you guys for watching and listening.